Alright guys, happy Thursday. Today we are going to continue looking at the rest of my, well not the rest, another portion of my Hank Greenberg collection. This is all the stuff we're going to go through today. Um, so I'm not going to talk about each card specifically, but we'll show them all. 1936 Gaudi. One thing to know is that about this set is that there are many different back variations. If you want to see someone who has all or just missing one, go to Sean Tieford's channel. So I've got several of these. For me, this is not this is not my favorite card of Hank's, so I don't have many. But it's still, a nice portrait shot of him. I prefer cards in color, and I also prefer illustrations. I do have a nice one, a couple nice ones coming up. 5.5 is very tough. And then this next one I got from Heritage, I guess now several years ago. A 7. I think I only paid maybe like $430 for this card, which you can never touch with today's prices. And the last 36 I have is autographed. This came from the guy who got it autographed from Hank Greenberg. It's funny, actually, SGC failed that autograph for whatever reason, but PSA passed it. This is one of the only ones known to exist. I think Michael has the other one. Washington Herald sports stamp. I cut this out of a hole. It was pasted on the back of these this cardboard, and I cut it out using an X-Acto knife. And then I have this is a beater, but I lost this one on eBay, and then I had to pay up about like 2 times to get it from someone else who bought it. Worldwide Gum, a very rare Canadian issue. I'll show you a better example right here. I have 3 of these. This one I bought for myself for my birthday. But a very rare Canadian set. The backs you can see are also in French. This is a card that you really don't see come up a lot, and when you do, even really low grades can sell in the low 4 figures, which is nuts. I think I bought this one 2016 or so from actually the same person I got the SGC one from. Maybe I bought that for $500 at the time, and I thought that was a lot. So just to give you an idea about where stuff is now. Also have his O-Pee-Chee, which is from the year later, and I'll show you a better example of one coming up here. But these two, the toplets, I didn't spend $100 on either of them. I just think they're fun. Sometimes you find batter-ups without the top, but I guess you don't find O-Pee-Chees. So the best one I have is a 4. I got this one maybe like $600, $555 from Clean Sweep Auctions. Just a hard card to find. Modeled after Batter Up, DeLong, with the background and facade. And there you can see the full back. This is only an American League set, so you won't find National League players. Other players you'll find in this set are Joe DiMaggio, Jimmy Fox, Bob Feller is a very rare card and a very expensive card in the set. Now we're going to get into 38 Gaudi, a card that you've probably seen before, but one of the favorite cards in my entire collection. If you want to see the video about this card, I posted it back in October, so I won't talk long about it there, but this one is really cool. It's a PSA 2 because it has this little, I guess, surface scratch, but the centering and the corners of this card are amazing. Close up of that there. So I crossed it, and SGC gave it a 2.5, which is fine with me. So what's interesting about the 38 Gaudi set is that it was a continuation of 33 Gaudi. 34 Gaudi started with number 1. And I think 38 Gaudi started with number like 230 something in the 230s. So used as a continuation of 1933 Gaudi, which is interesting. Not sure if there are any repeat players in either set. I guess I didn't think about that before. But there's also what's technically a high number of that set. So every card in the low number series without doodles also has one with doodles. People have their preferences. Sometimes I prefer one over the other. Right now, I think I prefer the doodles. This one I actually just picked up. Got that for a major bargain. What you'll see with this set also, if the glare doesn't inhibit it, is that you'll get like an angle cut, so you can see the top red border here is slanted down toward the right. That's generally in the direction that they're done too. So when I buy these, I try not to get ones that are angle cut like that. I really don't like it, but I suppose exceptions are made sometimes. This one I bought a long time ago and graded myself. I think if I graded this one today, it would probably get like a 2. It's got a surface wrinkle here and there. But I bought it raw from Dean's Cards, and they said it was in very good condition, and I got it graded, so I think I probably paid like $300 for that raw. This is a nice one that I got on Heritage as well. It was a PSA 3.5. And, you know, it's probably about an average grade for this card. Tough to find them without toning, you know, like that brown kind of color you find. For whatever reason, that paper toned really easily. This is the best one that I have. This I got from the National. Pretty amazing PSA 6. This came from the collection of Dr. Thomas Newman. It was auctioned in memory lane, and I think the entire collection garnered like $20 million, which is just nuts. But I was looking at the auction, and I saw this, and after the result, you know, after the auction ended, and I was upset with the result because I didn't see the card, I didn't look at the auction, so I then had to like really pay up to get one. So this is the only sample that I have. I would love another one, but they just don't come up often, and they've become kind of unreasonable. This one's a great card. I've met someone in New York City who had this. I think I bought it for like $50, but I would definitely buy that over and over again. He got it from, you know, he had that card a long time. So a lot of different variations I've gone over with the 39 play ball. You have the sample back, you have the all uppercase, all lowercase, and then you have some with, I guess, print snow or print defects or whiter images like this one. I happen to like the ones that are a little bit bolder, not as washed out. But I've got a lot of 39 play balls. It's probably one of his most common pre-war cards. So as you can see, like I like to buy nice quality ones with that dark background. That's kind of like what I look for when I buy one of these. This one I got from the National in 2021. The background was perfect. But, you know, collecting Hank has gotten a little tougher as of late. His prices have really gone to be quite high. This is a good one. I bought this from Michael after he upgraded to a ridiculous 8.5. And this one I think I bought raw. Yeah. So it's, you know, getting down to it here. This is the way I like to collect. I like looking at all the differences in the vintage cards and looking at them, comparing them, enjoying them for what they are. This one I bought raw. Thought this was an amazing card. SGC gave it a 6.5, which I think is a little tough. But this thing is amazing. And this is the highest one that I have. Andrew found this for me at the Philly show one year, and it was a 7, and I was like, this thing looks better. So I had SGC taking a look, and they bumped it to a 7.5. So that was amazing. Won't find a deal like that hardly ever again. This I bought from an amazing Jewish autograph collector. That signature is really punched in there, and that card is not bad. Usually on autograph cards you have to make a sacrifice. Either you have a good card and a shit auto, or a shit card and a good auto. So I lucked out there. 1940 Wheaties. This is the hand cut card. I think I paid like maybe $10 for this card, but I think it looks pretty cool framed up there. This is cut off a very long strip, which I have a couple of. And then this is, I guess I'll stop it here, because I'm going to then continue on with another year, but I will leave that to the next time I do a video. So thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it, and have a great one.